Good day, everyone. Happy and very productive Monday to you all. So, whoever is watching us live or who is going to watch us later, the recorded version. So, today on a Monday, so we are gathered from US and Germany to talk to you about some important topic. So some of the people they feel to quit before see the result. So we are going to talk our experience and how to overcome that. Before jumping into the topic, I will just give a quick introduction. Let us start with Sophia.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are watching and will be watching this. My name is Sophia, and I am a retired ICU nurse at the age of 39. I am a mom of two little ones, a wife to a nurse, and I am an immigrant from the Philippines. And to the cherry on top is I am a successful business owner. On to you, Mercy.
Yes, hello everyone. I am Mercies. Those who don't know me yet, I am a Filipina too, living here in Germany, and I'm a wife. I'm a dressmaker, and I am also running my online business. Back to you, host.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Mercy. So myself, Praveen. I'm originally from India, currently living in US. I have my full-time job and I'm running this business as a side hustle. So, as Sophia mentioned, yeah, 39 years, she retired from her job. So, but it took time for her to see the result. It didn't happen. The result didn't come the very next day she started. So she went through a lot of sacrifice, a lot of hard work, and to see those results. And today she's enjoying the time freedom and financial freedom with security, and she's enjoying her time with the two kids. So if you I think you will agree that we are living in the world of instant gratification. We want everything instant food, instant delivery, instant entertainment. Even I have seen people, they don't have patience. They put the food in the microwave, click 1 minute, and then they don't wait for 1 minute. At 50 seconds, they stop and take it. So this is a kind of mindset or the mentality we are living in today's world. So with that mindset, if you come in and start any opportunity and expect the outcome immediately, yeah, so it will not happen. So yeah, even with the AI and everything, so it takes time because it needs human involvement. It needs that streamline. It has to sink into our lifestyle. So we need to learn something new. We need to implement it. We need to wait for the results to come. Yes, sometimes some people may be lucky, they get the results instantly, but that may not last long because we didn't build the foundation very strong. So that's what we are going to share today. First, let us hear from Sophia, her experience on how long it took for her to see the result and what all the sacrifice or what is the process to get to this goal, Sophia.
Yes. So, yes, guys, I retired from nursing at the age of 39. That was few weeks ago when I retired from nursing. And of course, I wasn't an experienced business owner. I didn't have any experience. All I knew was nursing for the last 15 years. That's all I've done. And of course, it took me it took me 15 months before I was able to retire from nursing. But it was 15 months of hard work, right? Because I wanted to be successful in this business. I treated this business not just an as needed side hustle. I treated this business like it's my other job. When the kids are napping, or an hour before they wake up, an hour after they go to bed, I am on my business. I'm running the business. And even when I'm doing grocery shopping, dropping them off at school, I am running a business because I can run it on my phone. So I put in time, I put in effort, right? And it pays off. The amount that you put in, this business gives it back to you. But This is not a get rich quick scheme. When I signed up for this, I knew already, that I will have to put in the time and the effort. I need to get out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone is being a nurse, be serving patients, serving their family. And now I get to show up for my business, which is I post in social media, and I show up for the people who needs this business, the moms, the nurses, the immigrants, the busy professionals who have been looking for options and an answer, a way out from their normal 9 to 5. Like I was desperate for a change. So I looked for it, I found it, but it means that I need to put in the time, the effort, and the energy. A lot of people think that when you start a business, it would just be easy. It would just come to you, right? They don't know that there is learning to do when you run a business. The beauty about this business and the system that we have is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel because everything is in there already, but you still need to learn. You need to be open-minded. You need to apply everything that you've learned. So it is not an instant gratification. Unfortunately, if somebody tells you that you will get rich into a business by tomorrow, you better run the opposite direction because that's a scam. There is no business, a legit business that is a tax registered business to the government that will earn money by tomorrow on the day that you started the business. It takes time. And a lot of people have that. Since we're in the fast paced world, they want the result fast as well. So they quit right away before they even put in time, they even put in effort, and before the result of their improvement even shows up. So they quit right away because they want their money right away. So yes, guys, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It is a business that is a long term legacy business, so that you can pass to your kids' generation as well, and um, more generations to come. Go ahead, Praveen.
Thank you, Sophia. So this clearly tells us like we need to have the right mindset, the growth mindset to enjoy the fruits of this harvest in this business. So even my parents waited 10 months for me to come into this world. And I didn't get a job immediately. So I actually did my engineering. So I spent 4 years. I didn't expect like joining the university and then expect a job next day and then expect a salary on the very next day. It took me 4 years, a lot of hard work, effort, competition, sacrifice, and all those things put together. I got my degree after 4 years, and then I spent few months looking for a job, and then only I got my first salary. So same thing in this business too. So you need that investment in yourself to learn this business and then wait for the results to come back. So while you're learning the business, while you're implementing it, you need to make sure that something is cooking at the back. So that will give you the result in future. So you need to wait, you need to be patient until you get that result, because most of us start this with the employee mindset. So we go to job, we get paid every hour, and we get a salary every week or every month. But when it comes to this business, we put a lot of effort at the beginning because this is completely new. We didn't have any qualification or training on this one, so we need to put a lot of effort, but we are not seeing the outcome of the effort immediately. So that's how any business works. Even the traditional business or whatever business in the world, it works in the same way. We put a lot of effort in the beginning and the results come later. So we need to be very patient to enjoy that result. So what about you, Mercy? What is your experience?
Yeah, thank you, both of you. Your stories, your yeah, it's really inspiring. Me too. You know, I also have, because I have no experience in online space or online business, so I take my time to learn. Really, I follow the process. You know, and also sometimes to quit easily is it's not about the business. Sometimes it's about the belief, and sometimes without, you know, sometimes I doubted myself, of course, because I have no experience yet, and when the result doesn't come as fast as I wanted, so the doubt comes. But yeah, we have just to trust the process. And you know, also what I do is I don't tell others that the things that I sometimes I'm doing, because I don't want to listen to their negativity, you know. Because if I say something and then they tell me some negative, I started to doubt myself then. Na? So yeah, that's the reason that yeah, I keep myself my in my own pace. I keep training myself, and even hard things, when it is getting uncomfortable, sometimes it's really easy to say, oh, that is so hard for me. I don't like to do it. But I want to have this business. I want to be successful in this business. So step by step, I am doing this. So because the growth uh, we don't see the growth so quickly, you know. This is building a business. It's like a tree. There has to be a root first before you see the big the big tree up there. Yeah, I need to learn skills, digital skills that I can use in this business. So I see how far I've come, then I will see my progress instead of, oh, I have no result. So because really, if I see how far I've come to this time, um, I can't believe that I can do this, because all I know is running a sewing machine, cutting material things or whatever things on it. But on the business, yeah, no. So yeah, I'm still really growing. I'm still making progress, and skills is coming. And yeah, I just keep the process. Consistency is what we need here, and then the result will come. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mercy. Yes, consistency is the key. Yeah. So I think most of you have heard about this story, 3 feet from gold. So long story short. So there was a person who found a gold mine, and then he invested in a lot of tools, equipments, and resources, and then he went into digging. And then he dig for few months. He couldn't see anything, and then finally he gave up, and then he sold the
Yeah,
instruments or the equipment to the scrap vendor. And then the scrap vendor, before dismantling everything, he thought, why can't I try for few months? And then he went and dig. In 3 feet he found the gold. And he
yeah.
became
It was only 3 feet down, right? He
yes,
got it. I
yes.
read that. Yeah.
So that's how, like most of the people, the difference is people keep going when it is slow. They see the result, but the people when they feel hard, they quit. They don't see the result. So one thing, procrastinate your decision. That's what I would say. So if you feel like quitting, just procrastinate. Okay, I will quit tomorrow, and then the tomorrow will never come because the result will come before the tomorrow. So just make sure that you stick to the right people, consistency, and do whatever it takes. Do the right thing, and the result will definitely come. So that's what we are experiencing. The business system works fine, so it's helping a lot of people. It's only the people that we need to fine tune, because people are different. The business system is same for anyone coming into the business. Only the people mindset, people culture, people behavior, or the discipline is different. So that's why we need to fine tune, and then we need to wait until we fine tune it and then enjoy the result. So if you need any questions, or if you are struggling to stay in your opportunity, let us know, and then we can share more tips for you. So reach out to us if you need more information about our business, and then we'll again catch you up in on next Monday. See you all. Have a wonderful and amazing week. Thank you.
Bye bye, y'all.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.